we've got the Aqua Puyos for this one. Yeah, as you can see, they've set it to a first of 2, quite by accident, I'd imagine. So, you have Estrella going for a bit of a freestyly thing right there. Agent Free, GTR, which is nice to see, especially after all the stairs we've been getting this this season. You know, lots of respect for people who do use stairs, but you know, sometimes it can get a bit stale. So it's nice to see when players do mix up their chain forms right there. Got a nice extension going on for here with from Agent. 2-chain right there. Caused a bit of disruption, but nothing too bad. Ooh, another 2-chain. She's desperately going to need to get back down to her blues right there. But she gets buried yet again. She's going to need to pop those purples and those yellows. Annihilates a lot of garbage right there. That is excellent digging from Agent. He's not going to be able to get back to a main chain with that, but it is a nice 2-chain just to disrupt things a little bit. Crying out for blues right there to get down, but oh, she's really trapped herself right there, which means that Estrella goes 1 up. It is currently 1-0 to Agent, not to Agent Free, to Estrella. If my OBS wants to work with me, there we go. So what do we got? Oh, we got stairs from Agent. We got not exactly stairs from Vignette. We got a bit of a, well, again, I don't know what to call that. This is Vignette, Estrella, really just throwing anything at the wall, seeing what sticks with their chains. And well, hey, it worked last time. Agent just couldn't take the harassment. Nice quick 3-chain poke from Agent right there. She's going to extend with the blues right there, but she does that. Her chain will cut a little bit. She has a bit of confliction going on. 3-chain from Estrella, countered by a 3-chain from Agent. She sets off her blues right here. I don't think Estrella would really have much to counter that. That's a lovely power 3. Not enough to kill, but Estrella has been absolutely buried, and that 2-chain coming in, buried even more. Getting nice pieces though, they can definitely dig themselves out of this if they try. Ooh, that is not how they wanted to rotate that. So, 1-1. Stairs again from Agent Free. And well, there's certainly something from from Estrella. See what she's trying to do right there. She extends on top of the yellows. She'll have a nice chain going right there. Well, they'll have a nice chain going there. Agent Free extending with the greens. No confliction this time. This is looking good. So to go straight for it right there, that is going to be a lovely 6-chain. Ooh, it's a 7 actually. You get better at reading that. So, whole star of garbage. Nothing Estrella could have done right there. That makes it 2-1 to Agent Free. Yep, and so they've arranged this as a first to 4, which means we might just be ending it preemptively. What have we got? We got oh, the players have switched sides. That's annoying. Stairs from Agent Free, but those seem to cut off a little bit. Now she's going to extend with the yellows somehow? I don't think that's likely. Extend with the yellows there on the left side. That'll definitely work. I'm really liking this extension right there. The stairs doesn't complete, but definitely going to get a monster chain out of this. Ooh! That extension just cut way too short. Buried by garbage, which means that Estrella is gained the point, and it's now 2-2. Clean stairs from Agent. Got a bit of an L-shaped thing going on right here from Estrella. as our chum Sidoshiadia might say. Extended with the green to the stairs right there, but it's a 2-chain just trying to disrupt, but that's really not too big of an issue right there. He just needs greens up on there. Yellow, green. Need to extend it right there. It's a 2. It's a 3. 6, 7. It's an 8-chain. That is brilliant. All star or garbage. Really nothing they can do right there to nullify that. That means it's 3-2 to Agent 3. Agent 3 with 3 points. They win the next 2 matches, they can run away with the bonus point. Ooh, I don't think they meant to put their yellows right there. Well, it's an interesting way they seem to be trying to extend though. I think they're trying to go for a bit of a 3-1 stairs thing right there so the yellows connect. Get a bit of a tail right there. That is exactly what they're doing. However, Australia is just trying their best to disrupt that as much as possible. Agent 3 definitely looking for the greens. Yep. He's boxed herself off with the yellows right there. Oh, popping the greens. The strategy isn't going to work anymore. Unless she fills column 5 up really, really quickly. It's completely dismantled. It's a 2-chain, that's a 3-chain. Just to counter what Estrella had sent over. Oh, it's fine, she's got her stairs back on course right now. Dismantling a bit, leaving a trigger point open for the purples. Just opting to set that off right there. That is going to be a 5-chain actually. Because it tails right there. And that's doom. Keep saying it, 5-chain is doom. If you haven't got anything ready. And a quick 2-chain right there. 3-chain! Just to show off. That makes it 4-2 to Agent 3. She has the potential right here to gain the bonus point. Estrella really just hoping to win this on pokes alone. And small chains can be absolutely disastrous if you really don't have anything ready, but Agent 3 playing it smart, making sure she's got a trigger point. Extend with the purples atop the green right there. She had a good extension piece, but she had to move it away. That's a power 2 right there. She's going to be absolutely buried. She needs to dig down right now. She wants to get back to... Ooh, wasn't really a good place for the purples. Only going to get rid of 1 garbage. Rid of 1 garbage again, but she pops these blues. She'll be in a much better position. Ooh, it's a 2-chain. Estrella really putting on the pressure right here. Power 2 again. This might just be it. Ooh, hanging in there with those purples. Nah, there's nothing more she can do now. No bonus point, unfortunately. And is now an impossibility in this game. It's 3-4 to Agent 3. Agent 3 still a match point though. All she needs to do is win this one game going for GTR. You'll love to see it. He's in with the yellows to the GTR. Can't really finish that off with a green. Well, that's a lovely power chain right there. But it hasn't quite blocked off the trigger. You can still get to those yellows. She needs those yellows right now if she wants to counter that. Ooh, garbage chaining right there. It's a 5. That is a 6-chain. That is a brilliant use of the garbage right there. Frankly, nothing on Estrella's board. Can't do anything to counter that. Which makes Agent 3 our winner. Strange trickery with the Aqua Puyos this time. A set playing Sultana, as I've now found out that character is called. And Estrella playing Aal. Base Aal, not Valkyria Aal. The very cleverly hidden Valkyria Aal. What have we got going from A set right here? A set seems to be going for a GTR setup right there. With a bit of a key tail. Blocked a little bit on the base, but you know, that's quickly been dealt with. GTR's been extended. Power 2 from Estrella though, sending quite a bit of garbage over. Still not totally unmanageable. Each player seems to be going for a bit of a freestyle thing right here. ASET's GTR plans have been foiled, it seems. He's going to Estrella with 1s and 2 chains, just trying to bury him as much as he possibly can. 2 chains. I think this may just be it actually, unless he's able to get the yellows down there, but he's not. So that makes it 1-0 to Estrella. We got a bit of a cleaner GTR going right here. GTR into L shape rather than the key TR, as an inferior Puyo player might call it. I'm sorry, Rory. Ooh, a 4-chain from Estrella. Countered back with a lovely 5-chain from ASET. 5-chain, not exactly spelling doom this time. That's a lot of garbage, but still. Estrella can pull this back if they play their cards right. Meanwhile, ASET building up right here just to get a chain going as quickly as they can. If they set off the reds right there, ooh, their trigger point has been blocked a little bit. They can use the purples as a trigger as well. Multi-trigger, that's nice to see. Power-free chain, I think this is it for Estrella. Yep, absolutely buried right there. And a 2-chain will show off at the end. 1-all. It seemed like ASET was trying to go for a GTR thing right there, but unable to. 2-chain, but it's a power 2-chain from Estrella, meaning ASET gets Flapu. I was trying to think of the right word right there. Garbage dropped on ASET's board. Let's just say that's what happened. Well, we've got a nice clean board from Estrella. They need a yellow in column 5. They want that to chain in a nice way, but they seem to be putting the yellows. There's no yellows for ages, really. Bunch of purples. 2-chain from ASET. 1-chain from Estrella. Into the 2-chain. Really, it's going to be a bit of a battle of attrition. Who can stay here the longest? 2-chain. Each player just chipping away at the other. Ooh, that's a nice 3-chain with the garbage right there. But it's a power 2 into the 3 right there. I mean, a hefty chunk of garbage over to ASET's board. We get the feeling we're going to be in for the long haul this time. Both players building up. It's a power 1 into a 2. If I were to place my bets, I would say that this round seems to be within the grasp of Estrella at the moment. ASET really needs to get the right pieces, needs to dig down to 2-chain. The garbage just keeps piling up. Really is overwhelming him. He gets the blues down there, he can remove a fair bit of it, but he needs yellows and purples right now. It's a 2-chain. It's a 3-chain actually from the top right there. Gotta love those kinds of chains. He might actually pull this one back. Ace had a lot of resources on his board. Meanwhile, Estrella, when they got buried, just didn't have that much. Gotta get used to. Going to extend his GTR right there. Oh, no. I'll go for a classic GTR into L shape. Extend with the reds on top of the purples. It'll be interesting to see how he builds up right there. Estrella's board very center focused. Column 1 and column 6 kept quite empty. It's an interesting strategy actually. Oh no, filling column 1 now. That's just a 1-chain. And a 1-chain counter. Not really going to do much to nullify right there. Although Aset's got a bit of an extension problem right here. If he extends with those yellows, he won't be able to continue his chain, so he's just setting them off right now. To 2, it's a free. Not enough to counter, 1 row of garbage, but still he can manage that. I mean, he's probably got to be freestyling from here on out. Although if he's able to pop the garbage in column 1, he will be able to get down to sort of a main chain. Oh, he needs a yellow in column 1 right there. Just to correct that a bit. Is he going to sell the purples? He is. It's a 3, it's a 4, it's a 5, I think that's a 6. Absolutely nothing Estrella could do here. 2-chain just to nullify what they can, but this is game really. Makes it 3-1 to Aset. Use some nice colours for GTR, which is what Aset seems to favour. Vignette, a sort of a stairs thing going on right there, but then they seem to quickly deviate quite a lot from their base. Building in a lot of 2-chains. If you want those small chains to manage though, you're gonna need to get them pretty quick fire. Oh, that's a lovely transition from Aset into the L shape. He's going to use the purples to extend. Ooh, it's an interesting way of placing them. He's going to need to pop those yellows in column 2 if he wants to really fix up his chain, but Estrella's really putting on the pressure with that with those quick pokes. Oh, I think he's blocked himself right here. That was a bad mistake. He could still potentially survive that if he rotated those perfectly, but 3-2 to Aset. Estrella catching up though. Really putting on the pressure. Aset goes straight for the extensions. This is a lovely clean GTR. Considering where he wants to put those greens. Understand, doesn't want a lot of confliction with them. And the purples right there are going to be a lot more of a key transition rather than an L transition. Oh, he's going to need greens quickly. Just barely, not in time. That is a heartbreaker. And I think this might be it. Yep. 3 pieces of garbage, but they dropped on the X. That makes it 3-all. Meaning a bonus point is now impossible. Going for GTR again, GTR into L shape. He's definitely got a good idea of getting that transition going with the base, but his extensions seem a bit sort of... He's quite unsure with them. Needs to definitely work on that. Tailing, it's an L shape into stairs. I'm liking that a lot. Ooh, he's going to need a red on top of those greens right now. Yep. So that chain now continues. He's going to extend with the yellows. He desperately needs those yellows right there. Is he going to extend with the greens? Ooh, that is not where he would have wanted to put them if he wanted to extend. Playing under pressure. Probably affected that decision a lot. He's going to dig down with the purples. Just desperately get back down to where he wants to be with the greens. It's a lovely power 2. Oh, and his chain completes. I must have been misreading. That's a 6, that's a set. That is an 8 chain from Aset. A whole moon of garbage. This isn't even the Moon League. Makes it 4-3. Aset on game point. He just needs to close this one out right here. He definitely seems to be getting into a real sort of groove. Going to extend with the reds. He needs a blue as his transition color if he wants that chain to work. Yeah, lovely. Is he going to put a green on top of the... I know he's going to move that green right there. A quick poke from Estrella, opting him to set off his chain. It's a 5 chain. Estrella doesn't have anything really to counter that. And that means that this game is a sets. 5-3. No bonus point, but he is the clear winner here. Get it loading right here. Ooh, this is interesting. Zombie appears to have opted for the classic Mega Drive Puyos right here. 1 chain from Estrella just to start things off. Not really a disruption right there. Both players seemingly going for stairs. Stairs quite popular this league. If you were following the other matches today, you would have seen it quite a lot. Mixed in with a bit of GTR from some perhaps a bit more experienced players. Power 2. Ooh, but it's not enough. Random Zombie gets their chain off in time. It's a 5 chain that could spell demise for Estrella. Build right up to the X, and Estrella right there decides to forfeit. Game 1-0 to Random Zombie. Let's get those updated for you. I know they're on screen, but I'm a stickler for this old border thing. I quite like it a lot. It's just quite nice to have the scores big and easy to follow. Bit cumbersome trying to update them. What have we got? We got nice, lovely, clean stairs from Random Zombie. Vignette. Got a bit of a mix right there. A bit confused chain. Random Zombie just going straight for the 5 chain right there. Oh, but look at that. It tails a bit. That's a 6 chain. 2 chain barely gonna nullify that, and that spells demise yet again for Estrella. Random Zombie, 2-0. You got nice colours to start off with. Very clean stairs right there. Seems Random Zombie's going for 2-2 stairs. Vignette got... well, Vignette, that's what they say on their Switch thing. Estrella, as their official username is. Going for a bit of an L shape right there, a bit of a 2 chain. Send a bit of disruption over there. Power 1. 2 garbage over. Not really going to do much. There's a lot you can do to clean up right there. Estrella again, still a bit of a confused chain style going on, but they can definitely make something out of this. It's hard to read and therefore hard to exploit. Zombie building flat. He pops so he needs a blue on top of those. Oh, that's lovely. That'll be a lovely free chain right there. And it's a power 2 into the free from Estrella. Whole column back. Nullified that a little bit with 1 chain right there. Both players. Their base is not really going as they intended them to, so right now they're currently freestyling. It's interesting to see what they come up with though. Because sometimes it's, a lot of the time it's just small chains, but if they're lucky they can get something really nice going. Potentially a 4, maybe a 5, maybe even a 6. And that's a free chain from Random Zombie. 3 whole columns right there. It's looking quite dire for Estrella at the moment. They're really going to need to dig down. The nuisance just piling up. Those little chains doing as much as they can. Oh, 3-0 to Random Zombie. Ooh, it's interesting. I thought Estrella was going to go for a bit of a GTR thing right there, but it seems they've got a bit of an L shape going. Random Zombie, the tried and tested stairs. Are they going to go straight for that free chain? Oh, no, they're building with the reds. They're going to put a red where I think they are? Or are they just going to set off their chain? Ooh. Would set off those yellows. Really needs a blue right there if they want to get anything done. Oh, setting off the greens. It's a free chain, but it's really not going to counter that 5 from Random Zombie. Like, this is the end of this match. Going very quickly this game. 4-0 to Random Zombie. Will it be a clean sweep? Who's to say? Estrella can still pull this back. Only first to 5 anyone's game. Stairs right again. These are clean stairs, absolutely clean. So clean I can see my face in these stairs. Vignette, also going for stairs. Zombie preemptively setting his off. Need to be going for a bit of a Hellfire type thing just to nullify it. Of course, not really a Hellfire, as there was no swampage, to say the least. 2-chain from Astrea, countered by a 2-chain from Random Zombie. 1-chain. Just going for all those micro bits of damage right there. Harassing someone to death, you know? It works. It can have its benefits, really. Although Zombie is in a position to be getting some pretty large chains from here, so it's just a 2. A 2, not enough to counter, setting off another 2-chain. Slowly but surely burying Astrea with these light chains. Astrea still in with a chance. It's going to be a 2-chain right here just to dig themselves out of it. 2-chain again from Zombie. Hope everyone knows how to counter 2. Really is the battle of the 2-chains, this. Both players. Zombie desperate to get that win. Astrea desperate to pull themselves back. 2-chain for a Random Zombie. As the margin time kicks in, these 2-chains just going to get deadlier and deadlier. 2-chain. To no one's surprise. Power 1. Just to differentiate things, doing about as much as a 2. And that's a clean sweep from Random Zombie. 2s all round. I would give that game a 2 out of 2.